Hey guys, it's me. I have an important video that I wanted to put out there. Oh, I got my cast off finally, so I'm excited. Anyways, okay, so I was watching I'm Not Your Guru, I can't even speak, Guru by Tony Robbins a couple of weeks ago, and he was answering questions from the audience, the people who were at his conference. And there was one in particular that um, deals with the topic I want to talk about today. There was a young lady, a very beautiful young lady, and with the thing that she wanted to basically work on, and that was the main thing that she wanted to focus on, was she wanted to lose some weight, just a few pounds or whatever. But upon Tony Robbins speaking to her, he realized that, well, he didn't realize, he already knew that, but she realized that it was actually something much deeper than that there were other issues underneath that make us focus on these external things, that make us obsess or worry about external things, when there's actually underlying issues. With her, it was issues she had with her dad and the relationship that she had with him, and that he was an alcoholic. So it was that, I guess, deep rooted pain and bad relationship that they had, which made her focus on something external, like her weight. So why am I talking about that? What does that have anything to do with what I want to talk about? It has a lot to do with what I want to talk about right now. So the main topic today is alignment, and being in a higher vibrational state, and your thoughts and how your thoughts have power. The reason I say that is because um, I see this happen around me all the time, like with people in my family, my friends, my coworkers, like everywhere. You're bombarded by people constantly wanting to like change everything about themselves, change their face, change um, their weight, change uh, their hobbies, or their job or something, to be, not because of any other reason, but because it's not like, because maybe they don't feel like it's what it should be, or because um, it's not up to par to what society's standards are, or they just have like this need to be fulfilled with other things in life, and that what they have is just not good enough, and that it needs to be changed somehow, and that we need to change this and we need to change that. We got to change this and this and this. Oh my gosh, we need to do all these things and change it immediately. But the problem is that, oh, and here's the next part of that, is that then people start to like try to develop habits to do these changes, where like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go to sleep earlier, and I'm gonna make sure I go to the gym and do this, and I'm not gonna eat this anymore, or eat differently, or, and so they have this goal, and everyone's all about goals. This is my goal. We're gonna set these goals. And don't get me wrong, goals are absolutely important, but you have to be careful with what goals you're setting. Are you setting goals for external reasons, or are you setting goals for internal reasons? And you're like, what the hell does that mean? Well, um, okay. So, for instance, um, I have, I know a lot of people who constantly want to like look better, and um, might want to like calorie count and do a lot of things like that. And I see it happen, and I know because I've struggled with an eating disorder when I was younger, and I've used the yo-yo diet all the time when I was younger, and um, these things don't work. They don't work. And I keep seeing people do this around me, and it's really hard to watch because I know that they're going to fail. And it's not because I don't believe in them, and it's not because I want them to fail, because I want people around me to succeed. I want them to all to succeed. But unfortunately, they're going to fail because of the way they're doing it, the way that they're doing everything in life, their way that they're searching for things in life. This isn't about even like wanting to change your external external appearance. It can be with everything in your life. You know, if you're searching for a new job, or you want to like live somewhere new, you don't want bad things to happen in your life, like just whatever it is, like you want positivity, you're going to do this, um, and the reason for that is that people will start developing their habits, or not developing, they'll start focusing on their habits and trying to implement habits into their lifestyle. And they're forgetting the most important ingredient and all that. And this is why they fail. This is why I've always failed in the past. This is why everyone always fails. And the most important ingredient is, first of all, you need to be in alignment. That is how anything works. And how are you in alignment? In alignment, you need to change your thoughts. You absolutely need to change your thoughts. Um, if you don't change your thoughts, then your the habits that you're implementing in your life for whatever task you're trying to do or accomplish in your life is going to be like work to you. This is work. You're not enjoying it. You can say you're enjoying it, but come on, let's be real. You're not enjoying it. It's not enjoyable. You don't love this. You don't love doing this. So I can tell you right now, if you don't love doing something, absolutely adore doing something, you're not gonna advance in life in whatever, where you're gonna, like wherever path you want to go. So if you feel like doing something is a chore, or you're doing it because you need to do it to succeed, then you're already not going to succeed because you feel like you need to do that and you're not in alignment. Things that take you out of alignment are things that make you think that you need to work, or you have to do all these things, and maybe it'll be unpleasant, but no pain no gain. And that's like the most ridiculous statement in the world. No pain no gain. Why would you need to feel pain to feel gain? Everything that happens that's good to us, that is like actually, like when people are like, I'm so lucky. Think about all the times in your past when something really great and like amazing has happened, and you think like, I'm so lucky. That thing happened effortlessly. I can promise you right now, if you pick something in your life that was so like great and unexpected and was super nice that happened to you, it was unexpected and it was effortlessly. You didn't do anything to make that happen. You probably manifested it on your own because of whatever feeling you were, and maybe you were just in alignment when that happened, probably because being in alignment means that you feel good. If you feel good, you attract the same thing in the universe. So you cannot implement habits if you haven't changed your thoughts first. So doing things to change your thoughts are important. It's the first step that you need to like focus on. And with that being said, it's super, super, super important to really analyze like your inner core and your inner, like, you know, basically just break the car apart and look at all the little parts on the inside and examine them, because if you haven't addressed any of those internal issues and like learn to like love yourself and care for yourself and have this like wonderful self-worth and feel fantastic about yourself, none of those things will ever bring you happiness in your life anyway. They will never bring you happiness. And you can tell me that they will, but I know that they won't. So you're only fooling yourself. You're not fooling me, and you're definitely not fooling God. So, or your higher self. So those things will never bring you happiness, because taking care of yourself and feeling that self-love inside of you and really, really getting to the core of you and knowing who you are and loving yourself That is what is really truly important and the most vital part to succeeding and growing. So break it all down, break everything down, and just get to like the core and the roots and deal with that and nurture it and love it and heal it and do all those wonderful, beautiful things to it. Once you start to do that, I'll use weight loss as an example because of the guru thing. First of all, if you do actually have a problem with weight loss, with if you are like you have weight problems, generally speaking, if you start to work with your self worth and self love and things like that, you will start to feel better about yourself. Where, first of all, you already think you're perfect. So, and then you'll make changes in your life because you already feel good about yourself and you'll want to make changes because you deserve to be healthy and all these things. But a large percentage of people who gain weight, especially in North America, um, there's like a whole multitude of reasons why people are going to gain weight. You know, when you have like adrenal fatigue, oh my gosh, don't even like get me started. I mean, you can have 500 different million reasons why you have weight gain. Um, but being whole with on your inside, and I mean that and in like mental, your mental state and your spiritual state and all those things, your energy, your aura, your chakras and everything, that will impact your well-being more than you know. Because unfortunately, if you're in a high anxious like anxiety state or you have unbalances imbalances in your body because of your glands or different organs and things like that, that'll definitely start to cause imbalances everywhere else in your body. And that's definitely something you need to pay attention to. So you will start to do things to be healthier. And it's not even about your weight or what size you are anymore, or if you got those toned abs and that nice complexion. Those things will start to naturally happen because you'll care about yourself and you'll love yourself and you won't give a rat's ass if you have a six pack or not, because you will be so freaking badass and think that way about yourself that it doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks about you because you love yourself, and you'll be healthy as you can be. But it starts within, or finding um, your perfect career or perfect place to live or all those other things. Like, they're not going to make you happy. They'll be temporary. They'll be so temporary and very short lived. And um, if you do not have that happiness within you at first, you need to deal with that. So being in alignment. So what does that mean? To be in alignment, you have to, that's like the foundation of it, your self-worth, having all that self-love and self-care. Self-care is absolutely necessary to be in alignment. If you do not have self-care and you find that you're constantly doing things for other people, to please other people, to have to meet other people's expectations, when you're constantly agreeing to things to people around you, or if you're constantly trying to find things to occupy your time, to be distracted, you don't want to be bored, you don't want to be alone, or you don't want to, you want, or FOMO. I don't know if you know what FOMO is. It's fear of missing out. So you say yes to doing um, certain events and things like that, or going to certain events because you need to be there, you need to be present there, and I can't miss out. Like, that is going to be the most exciting thing of the year. I have to absolutely be there. It's so important to be there. um, so you take a deep breath and you realize that none of that stuff matters at all. It literally doesn't matter at all, not on any level. And honestly, if it matters to you, then you are wrong. You are on the wrong level. I'm telling you right now, if that stuff matters to you, you are on the wrong level. And you are not in alignment, and you will never be in alignment, and you never will experience that core happiness and that fulfillment in your life. So if you're on that level right now and those things are important to you and you find that you're succumbing to those kinds of behaviors and those kinds of thoughts, then you need to bring yourself to a higher level, to a better level, and be in alignment. You need to change your thoughts and you need to feel that self-love and self-worth and self-care. Be by yourself. Take care of yourself. Spend time with yourself. Get rid of social media if you have to. If it's influencing you too much, then get rid of it. Like, have a detox, a social media detox. Meditate. Meditating is great for quieting your mind and just releasing a lot of pent up energies inside. Yoga is fantastic as well to get all your energies flowing through your body. There's so many things you can do. You can search online for like all the different things that can help you be in alignment. Um, but it's absolutely important that you have self care. If your main focus is something external, then you are not in alignment. You're not in alignment. The minute you start focusing so hard on something like that, then you're bringing yourself down to a level. You're bringing your vibration down, and you are not in alignment. Things in life that you achieve should be effortless. When it is effortless, then you are in alignment and that things are always working out for you. If you haven't listened to any of Abraham Hicks videos, you definitely should. I definitely recommend it. But being in alignment is important. Even if you want to watch like law of attraction videos and things like that. But they basically program you to believe that things are like so hard in life, that you work so hard, and if you work so hard you will get what you deserve. But that isn't true. It's not true at all. It's not true. I'm not saying you're going to be like some lazy bum just sitting there. That's not what being in alignment means. It means you got to cultivate these kinds of things. So doing things to raise your vibrations, actively doing things, and change your thoughts. You have to work at that kind of stuff. Watch videos with affirmations. I know I've made past videos about it. Watch videos with affirmations. Do some mirror work. You see it all the time, and you might feel like really weird at first doing it, but I can promise you that it's very beneficial. You might think it's silly and oh my god, am I being a narcissist telling myself how beautiful and how much I love myself in the mirror? No, you're not. You absolutely are not. It is not even the same thing, I promise you, because it's not vanity. And deep down, narcissists have only self loathing anyway, so it's not the same thing. You would be the opposite. You're trying to cultivate self love inside. So, do some mirror work, listen to affirmations, meditate, go do some yoga, um, try to raise your vibration. There's lots of things you can do to raise your vibration. Not eating meat is definitely something you can do to raise your vibration. You have to understand that, like, I know that a lot of people might argue with me, but I mean, animals are being tortured before they're being slaughtered. So you have to remember that everything is energy. We're all energy. So if you're eating an animal that has been tortured before it was slaughtered, you need to realize that you're absorbing that energy, that pain. You're absorbing their pain. So honestly, like, if you don't even want to not eat meat anymore, then I really recommend you just reduce it, reduce your meat consumption, and it really affects your energy as well. um, Being in nature obviously is one of the best things. I've said things to raise your vibration in my other videos, so I'm not going to go into that, but being in alignment is something that is not that hard to do. It's not, but you need to get to the point where you understand exactly what I'm saying right now, and that all that legwork that you're going to do and all those plans that you want to do in your life, you're just kind of like on this big hamster wheel and you're just going to spin, 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 spin around and around, and you just keep going to keep doing that your whole life. It's going to be one thing, and then it's going to be another thing, and then it's going to be another thing, and another thing, and another thing, and another thing. That's going to be your whole life. Is that what you want to do in your whole life? And then you're going to fail. Or you might think you succeed for a while, but then you won't be happy anymore. You'll need the next thing to make you happy. Get off the hamster wheel. I am telling you right now, get off the hamster wheel. I'm inviting you to join me here in alignment. And it's not supposed to be hard, because it's not. It's not hard at all. And you need to feel happy and cultivate those good, beautiful thoughts, and of course, gratitude. Gratitude is one of the best ways to, be in alignment and have fun. Do things that are fun. Go dancing. Go dancing. Dance around your apartment like you're just 5 years old or something. Play music. Take up an instrument, like learn an instrument or something. Play with your pets. There's so many things you can do, like, to connect with your child, your inner child, which is also really important, and just have fun. Having fun puts you in alignment. Having self-love and, self-care and things like that puts you in alignment, and then things will happen for you in your life because of the law of attraction. That's just how it works. So I guess that's all. I know it was all over the place, this video, but I'm kind of all over the place right now. It's my last day off before I go back to work tomorrow. So I have like a million things that I'm doing today, and I wasn't even supposed to make a video, but I didn't know when I would have time again to make a video. So I wanted to make sure that I got one out before I went back to work. So, and those are my thoughts. And basically, I just want everyone else to be happy and feel that happiness, because you totally can. And things will always work out for you too if you get yourself in alignment and stop obsessing and focusing on these external things that literally mean nothing and that literally aren't even the reason for what you want to be happy or what you even want. You're just focusing on that because you want to ignore the more important issues that are inside and brewing and like stewing underneath you, and like those are the things that are important and they're being ignored. And your soul is crying out to you saying, pay attention to me, take care of these things. So, and it'll manifest in different things like anxiety, worry, anger, loneliness, sadness, and depression, like so many different things. It'll start to manifest. It can manifest into physical things as well, like physical ailments and things. So don't ignore yourself, your inner child, your soul, and all those things. Take care of it. Stop focusing on these external things. They mean nothing. I promise you, they absolutely mean nothing. Take care of yourself. Take care of your inside self, and the rest of it will all iron itself out. I promise. I promise you. It's so easy. It's so easy to be in alignment. It is so easy to be in alignment, and I invite you to be here in alignment. Okay? So if you have any awesome stories or tips you want to share about how you are in alignment or how you get to be in alignment, go ahead and post something. Otherwise, don't post it. I'm just kidding. I really do hope you have an awesome and wonderful day. And like I said, watch some Abraham Hicks, very good videos about being in alignment. Go watch and listen to some affirmations like every single day, and meditate. Meditate. Please meditate. It is so important for you. It is really, really important to meditate. So find a way to incorporate that into your life and your lifestyle. You should be meditating every single day. You don't even have to do it for long. Just do like 5 or 10 minutes a day. Do it in the morning, whenever is best for you. Probably don't suggest to do it at night. A lot of emotions can come out when you meditate. You might be like really wired and not sleep, which is usually I'm highly sensitive. So for me, it's really, I don't meditate before bed because then I'll be up all night. So meditate in the morning is the best time. In the midday is fine. So that's it. Have a wonderful day. Practice self-care and self-love. Control your thoughts. Cultivate your thoughts to beautiful, thoughts. Raise your vibration and just be here and be now and be present. Okay? And everything will always be working out for you too. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. I love you.